Welcome back to Footballology. So today I want to talk to you guys about Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers' current situation and their, let's call it, relationship, and how things are going right now, and it's not looking too good. Like, we know they're on the brink of breaking up, and it's like it's messed up, but it's like all these dudes and Aaron Rodgers DMs, aka NFL teams, and Aaron Rodgers DM hitting them up saying, "Hey, it's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be fine. Don't worry about him. Let him do his thing and everything." And him being the Green Bay Packers. Now, I feel like this relationship can actually end in with a happy ending, I guess, and with a lot of bliss and everyone being happy ultimately. And I think there's going to be two things that have to happen in order for this relationship or this love story to have that happy ending. And I think it's going to take a lot of understanding and forgiveness on Aaron Rodgers' behalf. But I think it's also going to take a lot of humbling on the Green Bay Packers' behalf. And Brian Gutekunst, I can't even say his last name now, but the GM of the Green Bay Packers and Matt LaFleur. I think that the Packers are going to have to look themselves in the mirror and check their egos. And I know when you're in that role of GM and head coach, that it's really hard for you to say that I was wrong. But I think it's important in order for you to grow, even in like everyday life, in order for you to grow, you always have to look yourself in the mirror and say, I was wrong. I messed up and I was wrong. In order for you to grow and for you to get better. And I think the Green Bay Packers have to do that. Now, the reason why I'm saying all this is basically saying that if the Packers really want Aaron Rodgers back, they got to come out and say, we messed up. We thought we found something. We thought the grass was greener on the other side. And Jordan Love isn't our guy. And that's really what they're saying in a roundabout way, fighting to get Aaron Rodgers back so hard. Because if the relationship is over, you're going to leave her, right? Or leave him, whatever the case may be. You're just going to, move on into this new person that's in your life, aka Jordan Love. But for some reason, the Green Bay Packers are not letting go of Aaron Rodgers. Like, they're still hanging on to their ex. And it's like, if you made the decision, let's say you went out and you made the decision to cheat on him or whatever the case may be, and you found this other person on the side. And obviously, the other person didn't know what was going on. They thought you were single. They thought you were available, whatever the case may be. We're not going to hold Jordan Love accountable in this situation. But the Packers went out and they tried to seek out some love and attention and affection elsewhere. And come to find out, it just wasn't the same. It wasn't the same of what you had at home. And what they had at home was something beautiful. Now, granted, it had its shaky points in 2021 or the 2019. Sorry, they were really shaky in 2019. Their relationship had its up and downs. Every relationship has its up and downs. And so I get why they felt like they needed to, let's say, go out and see if they can find someone else to replace that love and that affection that they had at once, because they thought that old love, they thought that old romance was gone. But by them holding on to Aaron Rodgers as much as they are, as long as they have, I don't understand it. And I want to kind of run down of what my theory. I just want to bring it full circle for you guys, so you guys really understand where I'm coming from. So real quick, we're gonna take a look at this. We're just gonna read what was in the yellow there about the Washington, it says Redskins, but Washington football team and the Chiefs, and how that they came to a trade and agreement with Kendall Fuller in the third round pick coming here to Kansas City, and Alex Smith going to Washington. Now, the thing is Kansas City had a little thing going on with Alex Smith, and it was good. It was nice. It was stable. It wasn't exciting, but it was stable. It was your rock, but the relationship was missing that excitement, if you will, that adventure. That every day you wake up to something new. So Kansas City went out. And they did. They seeked out that adventure. They went to go try to see if they could find that excitement in their life. But somebody that was still faithful and committed to them. And they, went out and they found them somebody in the 2017 draft, and they drafted him, and they said that we like this guy. We think that he could be something special for us. Now, Alex being the other guy, or being the future ex, if you will, at this point, was still willing to say, "Hey, I'm gonna give you her, but these are some things you need to do in order to make sure that she's well taken care of and you treat her well. And if you do all these things right, she's gonna do the, she's gonna give everything back in full, like just 100 times more. Whatever you put out, she's gonna give it back to you 100 times more." And Patrick Mahomes was willing to accept that, and he said, "All right, cool." And he did what he was supposed to. He learned from Alex Smith, and then here comes the 2018 offseason. The Chiefs felt like that it was time to move on. They said, "Alex, we appreciate everything you've done for us the last couple of years, but it's just, there's the new man in our life, and we think he's going to be the one for us. We think he's going to be the one to give us the ring." And I mean, he got us the ring, that's for damn sure, and almost got us the second one. Let's be honest. But what happened was, the Chiefs didn't let him go, didn't let Alex Smith just go or walk away with nothing. They just didn't say, "Hey, Alex, bye, don't care what happens to you." They they sent him somewhere where he could possibly be taken care of, and probably win his own ring. Maybe. I mean, you never know. But they still got something in return for him. And so when you look at the Green Bay Packers situation with Jordan Love and Aaron Rodgers, it's the same situation. But Aaron Rodgers, let's be honest, is a better quarterback than Alex Smith. So you would think that you would get more than a decent corner and a third-round pick for Aaron Rodgers. I mean, there's teams right now who are, let's be honest, the roster Super Bowl caliber, and the only thing that's missing is quarterback, aka the Denver Broncos. And we seen something similar with this same Denver Broncos setup go to a Super Bowl. Let's be honest. And the only thing they were missing was a quarterback. Now, granted, Peyton wasn't the best quarterback when they went there, but you get the picture. So there's teams out there that are willing, or other, people out there willing to pay crazy amount of money for what Aaron Rodgers does. Like, people are willing to give up things. I can only imagine some of the phone calls that have been coming through Green Bay, talking about, we'll give you 2 ones and a quarterback, or this, that, and the other, or whatever the case may be. So if you're the Green Bay Packers, and you've seen this have success in Kansas City, where a young quarterback comes in, sits for a year, gets the chance to learn the system from a veteran quarterback, takes over, and goes out and wins a Super Bowl ring. Now, granted, every situation isn't the same. I get that. And not every quarterback is the same. I get that. But if you felt like you had something special in Jordan Love when you took him in the first round, you basically slapped Aaron Rodgers in the face. And then he goes out there and picks up an MVP year. So I think in order for this relationship to be mend, and for this relationship to really become whole again, the Green Bay Packers, Matt LaFleur, Brian Gutekunst, how do you say his last name? Sorry for butchering the GM name. But they need to say we were wrong publicly, not anything else. And I mean, put out a tweet, do a press conference, whatever. Say we messed up. Jordan Love isn't ready. We thought he would maybe been ready. He's not our guy. We want Aaron back. And I think a public apology is the only thing that's going to help this relationship go in the right direction of healing, or go in the direction of healing. So that's my theory ultimately. Like, I took you guys down this long story for nothing, but ultimately that's my theory. I really believe that if the Green Bay Packers came out and said that we messed up, I'm not saying trade away Jordan Love, but just say we messed up. Now, the flip side to that, now here's the negative side to that. Now, let's say the Green Bay Packers do come out and say that we're sorry and we messed up, but then, basically saying, Jordan is not ready. He's not NFL caliber. He's not that quarterback. He's not that guy. And Aaron Rodgers say, okay, that's cool. That's nice to know. Whatever. And he still decides to hold out or sit out or whatever the case may be, demand a trade, whatever. Now, you're stuck with 2 disgruntled quarterbacks. Now you have 2 guys who doesn't want to play for you anymore. Because on one hand, you have Aaron Rodgers, who felt like he was disrespected when you took Jordan Love in the first round. And then on the other hand, you have Jordan Love, who now says, like, you just publicly say you don't believe in him, and that he's not that good. So he's like, why should I be here? Trade me. Get rid of me. So it's definitely high risk and possibly some high reward, but I can definitely see I can understand why they haven't done it yet, because they let's be honest, they've done it without they said it without being said, because if you felt that confident and that comfortable, Aaron Rodgers would have got traded before the 2021 draft. It would have been done. It would have been a done deal. You would have had a first round pick in the draft. Probably would have had Denver's top pick, or next year's one, whatever. We've seen quarterbacks, we've seen players of Aaron Rodgers' caliber move for good value. But Aaron Rodgers, or the Green Bay Packers at this point, are basically saying Aaron Rodgers is our guy, because the guy that we thought we had isn't the guy, and we fucked up. and like, the season's right around the corner, said he better do something quick, fast, in a hurry. Now, if they decide to go into the season with Jordan Love at quarterback, then get rid of Aaron Rodgers, get something in return, and start building this roster around Jordan Love. You've seen the Chiefs do it and have great success. So what is the hesitation? Why are you holding up? You either love Jordan Love, or you just don't think he's that guy. And we seen the Chicago Bears just now, recently, put their egos to the side and said we fucked up. They didn't pick up Trubisky's fifth-year option. They let Trubisky walk. They said, whatever. Hey, we tried, bro. You ain't the guy. And when they did that, they were able to go back and correct themselves, and hopefully got a starting quarterback in Justin Fields. And now, if not, then whatever. But they gave themselves an opportunity. They say if you miss on a quarterback in the first round, you set yourself up for failure for 5 years, and it's true. I mean, the Bears have had 4 years of failure up until now, and if they would have said, okay, one more year for Trubisky and picked up that fifth-year option for him, they would have been stuck right in the same boat of mediocre quarterback play. But they say, you know what? We were wrong. We messed up. Trubisky ain't that guy. He ain't that dude. We need a new Love. Let's try to find us a guy. And they went out and got Justin Fields, and hopefully it works out for him. I think Fields is a good quarterback, so we'll just, that's another story for another day, but we'll see. But the point of the story is, when you put your egos to the side, when you humble yourself, and you just say, I messed up, I'm wrong, and you admit that you have a problem, you're able to go back and find a solution to that problem and fix it. I just think the Packers have to do it now. It has to happen. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. That's my theory on the whole ordeal. I think Aaron Rodgers still wants to be a Packer, but I think it's going to take a lot of humbling by the Packers themselves, and see what happens. But like I said, you do that, you might end up having two discorner quarterbacks on your roster. I don't know. Like I said, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're not a footballologist yet, I don't know what you're waiting on. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and become a footballologist today. And stay safe, football fans.